This is Jupiter, and you know I got soul.
Alright, Jupiter, so I want to start out in your origins in music. So I was reading you originally treated music as a hobby, but at what point did you start taking it more seriously and know you wanted to do it for a career?
You know, I'll say about 2 years ago. I think I always knew I wanted to be in music, but probably, insecurities or whatever kind of issues I had kind of just kept me from moving forward. So I didn't for a long time,
Right.
And then a couple of years ago, I kind of just got the courage to say, yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. So
Right.
I just I really just started. Really.
And you started out independently, right?
I'm still independent.
Yeah.
Mhm,
What steps have you been taking to kind of further your career independently?
Well, I really just started from scratch. I started writing, and I started writing first, and then I raised some money on my own, and found a producer that I thought was dope, and I liked what he was doing. We just started working together and making some songs, and things just kind of started to fall in place when I really decided this is what I was going to do,
Right.
and then I was going to make it happen for myself. And found management, and then shot a video, and then just started, putting all the pieces of a puzzle together, and kind of started to operate how in my head I thought a label would operate. So
Right.
attacking social networking and media and PR and sending newsletters out and doing appearances and
Right.
all that stuff. So I just kind of, one thing after another, kind of try to make it fall together on my own.
And I was reading you've been working on your debut EP for a couple of years now, just kind of building yourself as an artist.
Right.
What's it been sounding like at the music you've been creating in that time?
It's a mix of things. I call myself a pop artist. I think it's kind of alternative pop.
Right.
It's a mix of things though. I like dance music. I'm a dancer by nature. So, and by trade, I'm trained as well. Sorry, but so dance music. I have some ballads. I have some funky kind of stuff. It's just really mixed up. I think I write from a place where just whatever is going on with me and whatever I'm going through, I just let it out, and however it comes out is how I let it stay.
Right.
I don't reach for any particular sound or anything like that.
Right. Well, seeing as your style doesn't really fit into one genre, you can't classify
Right.
it as one thing. Who were some of your influences growing up?
Growing up?
Yeah, or along the journey.
I think Whitney Houston was my favorite.
Okay.
Always. But, in the house, I heard jazz, I heard soul music, Aretha Franklin, Miles Davis, Janis Joplin, everyone. I just heard such a mix growing up. For me, I like the big voices like Whitney, Mariah, and now I like a little bit of everything. I like Pink, I like Frank Ocean a lot. I like Kanye West, Nicki Minaj. I like the Black Keys.
Okay.
I like a little bit
Very
of
diverse.
Stevie Wonder. Yeah, everything.
Nice. Now, you've got the video out for Relapse, released early this year. Can you tell us the inspiration for that song?
I think, well, all my songs are personal to me, but I also try to incorporate, things that I observe that are going on either with my friends or family. And I think that everyone's been in a place where you kind of got away from something, that wasn't any good for you, regardless of what it was, a relationship, some sort of weird addiction. I don't want it to sound like too crazy, but it could be, I don't know, bad food, who knows?
Right.
Whatever it is for you. And when you're going through the kind of withdrawal thing, it's difficult,
Right.
And that's where it comes from. Just wanted to go say, forget this, I'm tired of fighting it, and go back.
Right. All right, cool. Now, can you talk about what's next for your music? What's coming from you next?
Everything, I hope. The stars and the moon. Hopefully the project will be out very soon.
Okay.
The full project. And that's the next thing that we'll be working on. Other than that, hopefully more shows.
Right.
That's the biggest thing for me, just trying to get the music out and perform in front of more people and share what I got going on with everyone who's willing to listen.
Right. Now, are you just finally final question, are you looking to continue independently, or is signing to a label a goal at some point for you?
I think, as an artist, everyone wants to be signed. That's
Right.
the initial conversation. And just talking to different artists, both signed and unsigned, you see the pros and the cons. So ultimately, I'd love to be signed, but right now I have complete creative control over everything I do, and whatever I want to do, I can do. If I don't want to do something, I don't do it. It's up to me. So I think that's a great way to start, just to start a foundation and figure out who you are as an artist before someone comes in and tells you what to be or who to be.
Exactly.
So yeah, ultimately, yeah. But right now, things are making sense. So I'm okay with it.
Right. Got to ask you about one more thing. That's what you mentioned on stage, the movement you started, which seems like a great cause. Can you talk about it?
Yeah, Weirdos are from Jupitr. So as an artist, even growing up, I always felt like I wasn't exactly like everyone else. People might have looked at me as being different from them for whatever reason, whether it's the way you look, the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you act. And so I kind of never felt like exactly like everyone else. I think a lot of artists feel that way, a lot of creative people feel that way, and even people that just feel different, for whatever reason. So I just want to reach out to all of those people and let them know that they're not alone, and be comfortable with that and be happy with that and be okay with it, because it's what makes you who you are. And I know people say those kind of things all the time. It's like, be comfortable with who you are, be who. That's a hard thing to do, find yourself,
Right.
So it's just kind of a thing for me to help people embrace themselves. And so we got together with a grassroots organization in Atlanta called Pushback, and we're just, we're going to donate some of the proceeds to kids that are being bullied and just try to get them, more comfortable in their own skin as well.
That's awesome. Love that.
Thank you.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
Anything you'd like to add?
No, just the normal. Check out my website, planetjupiter.com, and all my social media is @SheIsJupiter, and we'll have the shirts for sale May 1st. So
Cool.
it's actually a donation campaign, but with a certain amount of donation, you get a shirt. So that's how that goes.
Awesome.